Hello, my name is Anton Antonov. I'm a lead quantitative analyst at dxFeed, a subsidiary of DevExperts. And go visit dxfeed.com if you would like to know more about our market data coverage, including streaming and historical data. But not only we offer that, but we also offer data solutions and derived data analytics on top of that. And here's where the index management solution comes into play. Next slide, please. Everybody who's working with market indices know very well that designing and constructing and backtesting and proper validation of the underlying data is a challenge, and the calculation and dissemination in real time is also a big challenge and technological as well. Not only that, but also an index management life cycle comes into play with all sorts of rebalancing, reweightings, and changes in constituents and reactions to external events. And this overall, this is a great challenge, both conceptual and technological as well. And addressing these challenges is what makes our solution strong. Next slide, please. So we have two major user stories here. First, if you would like to have a new internal benchmark for your own purposes, and you would like to have full control over that benchmark and how it works and how it processes different events, then you have an opportunity to create that using our services. And after that, the life cycle is also covered. This second idea that we have is, for instance, a new fund growing up from a new original idea, then end-to-end creation for the index methodology that represents that idea, and research and backtesting for that index. And finally, we also provide index calculation agent services that are EOSCO compliant. Next slide, please. So everybody is, we've been working with some of the big names in the industry, and we know that the technologies that they use are somewhat ancient at this point. So not only that they have, but also some obscurities in the processes and manual decisions that are error prone, and we are tackling with our solution, we're aiming for eliminating those. Next slide, please. If you have an original idea, the second user story is you have just an idea, and we were able to provide consultancy services for you to flesh it out into a methodology covering all the corner cases using our expertise. Next step would be to proper backtest and choose the index version that suits your needs. We offer visualization capabilities here and also the huge historical data sets. And finally, when the index goes live, we're providing operations monitoring capabilities and information services for your clients as well. And next slide, please. And to sum up, we cover the data. We own the data, so we are a refinery. We own the technology stack. We also own expertise. So we're not only the refinery, but I would say that we are a consultancy as well. We also provide research capabilities and backtesting, and finally operations and monitoring. So you are covered from all angles. Next slide, please. If you'd like to know more, please go visit dxFeed.com, and that wraps it up, and we have some time for questions. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thanks, Anton. I guess challenge number 3 is probably most relevant to dxFeed. And in that challenge, they presented the different types of data, or delivery, the data well, data pipeline, data refinery, signal extractor, data consultant. Where would you position dxFeed within that? Are there certain areas that you can support and others that you don't?
As I mentioned, we absolutely own the data and the technologies. We are official vendors for major platforms and exchanges. So we at least are a data refinery. That's our claim. And we also have the expertise, and we have working experience with some index providers that we also provide consultancy services. So we're able to fully go and provide you with the expertise needed and the technology needed to create that from scratch, from the very beginning, from the idea to the real-time dissemination.